Hey everyone, it's Lisa Marie Todd, and I'm back for another episode of An Appetizing Life. It is a very windy day here in Los Angeles. Winds like I've never seen before. Not sure what's going on. Mike's laughing because, well, that's another story. Anyway, so yeah, welcome. Today I have my guest. Mr. Mike is here. Oh, look at this. There's my guest over there. Mr. Mike is here doing the switching. Andrea, my new partner in crime, is over there. She just waved to you guys. Hi. You can't see her. She's busy. You're going to hear her beep in a little bit because I got to warm things up. But anyway, let's get to my guests over there.
Hi, I'm Mary Valena Broussard, and I'm here to take your questions and comments, so chime right in.
Hi, my name is Roger J. Timber, and I'm here to have a good time, keep Mary in line.
Oh, what?
And keep this one, definitely keep this one in line.
What?
Looks like your water.
Angel.
Spell it.
I'm Melissa Cunningham, and I'm here to eat.
Yeah.
I know I love to eat.
I thought your name was Mary. That's what the damn stuff.
You know what, Melissa?
And I'm here to eat too, so who's cooking? You guys, nobody has, like, they didn't even hear me say that. Never mind. Anyway, it's one of those days. No one's paying attention to me, but it's okay. So, what do we have on tap today? Well, I love Chinese food, and I love Chinese takeout, and I can't seem to find a Chinese restaurant I like in Los Angeles. Yeah, the one I liked is no longer there. So, I wanted to make a couple of things that were kind of quick to make that is your own version of home Chinese takeout. So, that's what the food's all about today, but we need a little cocktail to get started, right? Cheer, cheer.
Cheer, cheer.
Woo!
Toast, toast.
You guys, hello.
Cheers.
Cheers!
You guys, like, after last week's show, when I had like 25, 30 people on, that it sounds so quiet in here. It's okay. It's okay. And we'll take it down. Anyway, today I found a cocktail online on the Spruce that I really liked, and it's called the Red Lotus. And I had to write it down because I called it the Red Lobster, and that's not the drink. So anyway, it's a really quick, easy drink to make. We're gonna pull up the recipe for it. It's 1.5 ounces of vodka, 1.5 ounces of lychee or lychee, however you choose to say that word, liqueur, 1 ounce of cranberry juice, and a twist of lime. And I think it is time, oh, the beef. I think it's time to start this thing. So I'm gonna do the 1.5 ounces of the Grey Goose vodka. Oh, you know what? You didn't see what I just did.
We sort of did.
You sort of did? Okay, well that's gonna be a really strong drink.
Let's be an extra boozy one.
1.5 ounces of that. I'm actually just gonna put 1 ounce in there because I screwed that up. I told you the winds have my mind. It's just wandering. I'm not getting things right. 1.5 ounces of the lychee. And
Let's see what that stuff looks like.
Yeah.
oh, what this?
Yeah.
It's very clear and it's very fragrant, almost like flowery. I had a lychee martini once in London, and I called or I texted somebody, and it wasn't a friend of mine. I texted some random person telling them how fantastic it was, and I got back. I said, "Did you get my text? No. Did you get my text? No. Well, who did I text about this fabulous lychee martini? I don't know."
Texting
Anyway,
while drinking.
don't text and drink. Okay, we know that. And then 1 ounce of the cranberry juice. Ooh. And we're gonna shake, shake, shake. And this one's gonna be a little bit stronger because I made a mistake.
Shake your drink! Shake your drink!
Okay. With that, we're gonna pour this very strong drink in because I added extra vodka. Oh well. And just to top it off, I made a nice little curly Q.
That's so cute.
Boop. I'm gonna do 2 just because, and that's it.
Yay.
It's a very pretty drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
everyone.
cheers.
Woo.
Somebody put their toe in this.
Oh, that's good. This is really good.
I'm passing this over to you, my friend.
So Lisa, may I ask, why'd you choose that drink today?
Because it's a, I was looking for a cocktail that would be good with Chinese food. And so the lychee, you will often find some type of drink like that on a menu. at Japanese, Chinese, restaurants. So, and I've used this before, and I actually like it a lot. Obviously, I texted about it to some stranger, but that's okay. So that's why I chose that. If you do not want to have that, if it's too sweet for you, too floury, you can go to your standby wine, which would be a Riesling. Riesling works nicely with Asian food. So that would be my suggestion for that. But you guys must be a little bit hungry. Just a little bit. So I thought we'd start off with a Chinese chicken salad. And this is inspired, there's a restaurant in LA called Feast from the East that I have been going to for years and years and years and years. And I love their Chinese chicken salad. So this is my take on it. I actually, Mr. Mike was kind enough to stop by. I got their little wonton crunchies because you can make them. You could certainly cut wonton wrappers and strips and fry it. But if it's already made, why bother, right? It's already there. And these are delicious, so I know what I'm getting. So let's pull up the recipe for the the Chinese chicken salad. I'm calling everything else. So we have, we're gonna make the sesame dressing first, and it's got a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar in it, 1 tablespoon of distilled vinegar, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of ginger grated, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 6 tablespoons of sesame oil, and I have boneless, skinless chicken breast that I poached, and I'll explain to you how I did that. 3 heads of romaine lettuce that I've chopped, 2 carrots that I've julienned, 2 scallions that are thinly sliced, 1 bag of these fabulous wonton strips, and 1/3 cup of almond slivers, and then a little bit of sesame seeds, just to make it look pretty. Yes, darling.
That sounds like a lot of love.
It's a lot of love. There's a lot of love going in that. So, I love that. So we're gonna make a dressing first. So I'm gonna add in the rice wine, the soy sauce, and this is, yes.
Why did you choose rice wine?
Because I want it to. Because I can.
Isn't that
it adds a little sweetness to it. That's why. Honestly, that's the reason why. And there's just so many great things to different condiments and sauces and stuff to use. Just mix it up. So, and I was trying to remember these various dressings I've tasted before that I liked, and then do my take on it. I love going to a restaurant trying to figure out things and then trying to do my own way, which is fun. So anyway, this is my ginger that I have grated myself. The garlic, and this has a little bit of sugar in it. We're gonna put that in there just to sweeten it a little bit more, and that isn't pretty much any sesame ginger dress or sesame ginger dressing you buy, you're gonna get that. Now I wanna stir this first, just to get all that together. Now I'm gonna come in with my sesame oil. It's kind of how I do my, my dressings. When I do use a whisk, I bring the oil in last. And it just helps to emulsify it a little bit better. And start to emulsify there. And that, my friends, is all you have to do with that. I'm gonna pass that to you. Oh, thank you. Why, thank you. So I'm gonna set that aside. And we're gonna go in to do this little mixing of everything now.
Yes.
So before I do that, let me talk about the chicken. Here's my poached chicken. Now, how did I get there? I started with the cold water, and I put the chicken in there and covered just enough cold water, to cover the chicken. Then, if you just poach it like that, it's going to be boring and bland. So I threw in some spices and a few herbs, or actually 1 herb. I threw in some cilantro, garlic clove, a little bit of salt, and what else? Oh, ginger. And I brought that to boil. Then I brought it down to simmer for about 10 minutes. Then I took it off the stove and I let it sit there for about 15 minutes. And when I pulled it out and let it cool a little bit, when you slice it, and you want to slice it on the grain, because it'll be a nicer slice. You'll see as you eat it. You guys aren't eating it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It gives it a little bit of, it has a little bit of flavor because of how I poached it with all the, different somethings in there. You can, yeah. Andrea's like, that smells good. Can I eat it? I was like, no, I need it. I need it for the show. You can't eat it. No, it's mine. No. So that's how I got that, because you want poached chicken with this. You could do a grilled chicken, but then I guess it turns into something else. But you do whatever you want to do. It's all good. So I'm going to now come back in and, actually I lied. I need this again. I'm going to just put a little bit of dressing on here. Not a lot. I just want to dress it lightly. And I can come back in to, you know, add more if I want to. It's better to underdress than overdress. And I'm going to throw some of that chicken in there. Yay!
Just looking at it, the way it's falling, it's just right.
Yeah, Now this is all breast meat. You could mix it up and add thighs. You know how much I love thighs. You could add thighs in there, or but you know, traditionally it's just the breast meat, so you can do that. I'm just going to add about that much. This was a little over a pound, so I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to add in these onions, and that's going to bring all the flavoring out with this dressing. A little bit of color, because you know I like colorful food. I'm going to add a little carrot in there. And let's give that a little bit of a mix. And you see how it's a little bit glossy? And we're going to get everything in there.
Hey, our friend Katrina has joined us.
Hi, Katrina. How are you?
Hey, Melissa.
Here's Melissa. I thought your name was MC. Oh, okay. That's a government name. Melissa's a government name.
And I'm going to add just a little bit more. Like I said, it's better to underdress than overdress, but I just want a little bit more in there. Get those flavors. Now, I haven't added my wontons yet because I don't want them to get soggy yet, because they will get soggy. So that's looking good to me now. I'm going to go in and add a little bit more crunch. These sliced slivered almonds. Just to do a little something there. And now I'm going to come in with my crunchies. My crunchy wontons. And I'll bring this over to you guys because you may want to have more. I know you're going to want more dressing, more everything.
Yes.
But, no, I mean, it seems like she put just the right amount on it. You still get the flavor and the
But I have to be honest, when I have this like at a restaurant, I always ask for extra crunchies because I like that crunch. I'm a salty, crunchy person. I'm not sweet. I'm salty, crunchy. So this is right up my alley. Sometimes I'm not sweet. We don't need to talk about those times.
You're always sweet.
No, I'm not, Mary. Anyway, so there's the salad. That's it. So I'm gonna, yay. Thank you. So I'm gonna plate this for you guys, and then I'm gonna sprinkle sesame seeds on the top. So if you can give me a few plates, that would be cool. And Andre, if you wanna, take that dressing over to them. Because I know you're gonna want more.
You know, I just want to drink it. All your dressings taste so good. You just got to put them in a glass and drink them.
She
So
likes
funny.
to drink it.
So there's one, 2. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Yum. And this is a great springtime, thing to serve any time of the day. It could be lunch, it could be not breakfast, it could be lunch or dinner. It's just nice. Whoa! Look at that.
I'm really honest. I really like the fact that you add the almonds in there. Like it just gives it that extra oomph.
I did, and you know what? Just because you said that, Andre, I'm going to give you that to. Look at this, I'm like crisscrossing. So funny. Just because you said that and you're so happy about the almonds, I'm going to put a little bit more on top for you. Just because, so. I can put a little extra chicken, whatever you want.
Melissa said anything with chicken is good.
Here, I'm going to add a little extra chicken and give everybody a little bite there.
Thank you so much.
And then we're going to top this with a little bit of sesame seeds just to make it pretty. And there you have it. Here's one close up. Yay! Yay! That's it. It's a Chinese chicken salad.
Thank you. Oh my God, that looks so delicious.
And I will get a spoon over there for.
Oh, that is so good.
There you go, my
The
friend.
dressing is so perfect.
We'll get a spoon
Everything's
over
so
there for
light.
you for more dressing.
Lisa, you've done it again. Yay.
For those of you at home, one of the great things about Lisa, one of the many great things about Lisa, number one, she's an excellent cook. She's a great host, but her food, when she finishes it, is so beautiful to you. In fact, you don't even want to eat it. You literally want to look at this. You don't want to eat it because it's so pretty. But give me 3 minutes, it's gone.
I'm eating mine.
Chicken.
You want more dressing?
So they're chowing
good,
down.
Lisa.
You guys are enjoying that. That's good. And that was fast and easy. Like I said, this is great for springtime. You know, can't go wrong with this. So what am I making next? I'm going to make a little Kung Pao chicken. Yes. So I've been letting this marinade. I'm just throwing things on the ground. I gotta get shot. I made a little marinade, but let's pull up the recipe so I can explain all the layers of this because there's a little bit going on here. So the chicken's been sitting in the refrigerator for about 15-20 minutes marinating, and it's a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into 1-inch cubes. I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to thicken everything that I'm doing with this. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice wine or mirin, 1/4 teaspoon of roasted sesame oil. And then when we get over to the stove, I will have 1 tablespoon of mirin, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of chicken stock, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. I feel like I need to take a breath. That was a lot of ingredients, but we're gonna mix all that together because that's gonna be part of our sauce. I'm still not done. Bring up the tart again. She's like, is she done yet? Oh my God, when is this gonna end? 1 red bell pepper dice, 1 green bell pepper dice, 2 scallions, use the white and green part, thinly sliced, 2 cloves of garlic mince, 2 teaspoons of fresh ginger mince, 4 to 8 red chilies. You can use more than that. These are hot, so I only used 4. And I have white rice prepared, and I also have brown rice too, so we can mix it up with whatever you want. The good thing about this recipe and the one before is I'm repeating things again because it sounded like a lot of ingredients, but we're using some of the things over and over in both recipes. So I like to try to do that so it's not so crazy. But here's the chicken that has been sitting in the marinade, and we're gonna get that going in a little bit. I'm gonna sit that over there, and going to, before we get started, I've run out of bowls. Let me grab a bowl there. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna mix the sauce before I get started. So that's the rice wine vinegar, the soy sauce, again the sugar, and yes, there's sugar in this particular recipe in the last one. The chicken stock, but there is in Chinese, a lot of Chinese food there is. So, and then I'm putting in a balsamic vinegar to give it a little bit of something there, and I'm just using this fork because it's here.
Yes,
dear.
This salad needed nothing.
It needed
need
nothing?
extra dressing. It didn't need
good.
any seasoning. You can taste
Yay.
the flavor of the meat. It's amazing. And
Thank
the
you.
wonton adds a little bump to it, but to top all that off, the sesame seed just made it pretty.
Ah,
This is really good.
yay!
We need taste division.
Taste division. Another satisfied customer makes me happy. I'm happy about that. So there's my little saucy sauce. We're gonna head over to this area here. Now, if you have a wok, you can certainly use the wok, but most people don't have a wok. So I'm using my cast iron skillet because that's what I have. You just want something that's non-stick. So this is not gonna cause any issue. So I'm gonna get the heat going, and I'm gonna rummage around here. The first thing we're gonna do is cook the chicken. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. So I'm gonna add that in there. And The chicken is going to go in. Now remember, this has been marinating. And this is on high heat. And this is going to go pretty quickly. I just want to make sure I'm like really high. Here we go.
Did you coat your pan at all?
I did not coat my pan. I did put some oil. I just put canola oil in there. So I had 3 tablespoons of canola oil that I've divided up. The first tablespoon's going in right now with the chicken. And then the next 2 tablespoons are going to help with the vegetables that I have. So we're just going to get this going.
Now you said you used canola oil.
I did. You say that again?
You got another oil you put
Peanut.
in
I just don't like peanut oil, but you certainly could put peanut oil in there, and that's what a lot of Asian food is cooked with. It's just me. I'm not a big peanut oil lover, but that's okay. You do you. If you like peanut oil, do that. Canola oil is a good oil because it doesn't really have that much of a flavor, or it's not going to overpower anything, so it's all good. So all of these are in little bite-sized pieces, which is great because I've cut everything else. If you look at I got to get this overhead. If you look at the bell pepper and everything else, the sizes of the bites are all about the same. So we're just going to get this going. And I want to cook this up let it get brown.
Oh, the smell is amazing. This is one of the things I always notice.
Yes. I'm going to come back over here while that's going because it's going to take a second.
Just about all the meals that she prepares, they're very affordable. So like a family of 4 to 5, it's affordable.
Yeah.
It looks good, it tastes good, and it's affordable.
And that's how it should be. I grew up, like I think I've said before, with my grandmother who could stretch a chicken for a week. I don't know how she did. So that's always in the back of my mind, And I think I've said this before. You can always have meat. It needs to become more of a condiment than a main thing if you want that to stretch it. And that's how other countries eat. Meat's not the main thing. We're such heavy meat eaters here in the United States. Right. And so, don't get me wrong, I love my meat, but you can stretch your budget that way by having more veggies and just having the meat as a little, little side thing. So I'm going to come back over here because I can hear this is doing its thing.
It smells really good. It smells so good, I want to get up and actually she needs some help. But I'm going to set up for this wonton right here.
Raw chicken.
So, your stomach's rumbling. So if I had a wok, it would be really hot and I can push everything to the side. That's how you would do it, and you would add the next things in. I'm going to cook this, take this out, bring the vegetables in, and I'll bring it back in. So like I said, not everybody has a wok. Do you guys have woks?
I had one, but my husband decided I didn't need it anymore.
Oh. How often did you use it?
I used it a lot. When the kids were little, we'd make stir fry all the time.
Well, I don't know what to say now.
In her husband's defense, he decided she didn't need the wok. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, because we're family, I'm going to let you know why. Oh, Mary had gotten to the point she wanted to do bologna in the wok. And she would get mad because it wouldn't bubble up in the middle in the wok. Well, Mary, it's not a flat skillet. So it's not going to bubble up in the middle. That's why her husband took the wok away.
That's not true, but great story.
I would actually prefer a cast iron skillet anyway, because I'm from the South. So, you got that grandma's past season cast iron skillet that's been passed down. Yeah. So that's the best, over a wok any day.
And this thing is my workhorse. I use it for so many things. I mean, you think about all the things you cook in it. If you do fry, you're going to fry in this. If you're making a skillet cornbread, this is going to be your bad boy to use, So there's just a lot of things you can do with it. So if space is at a premium and you can't have that wok, then I would say invest in this is the best thing to do. Now you can see what the cornstarch is doing. There's a little glaze that's going on the chicken. And I just want to get this browned and cooked through. It's going to be pretty much cooked through.
They say you get some iron from a cast iron skillet too. It's good for you.
But you got to take care of it. Like,
Right.
you really, yeah, you got to treat it right. You got to keep it up because if you don't, then this should last you a long, long, long time. And if it doesn't, then you haven't been taking care of it. You know.
Growing up in the South, we all had that, you know, the grandmother that had the cast iron skillet, and it was used for many different things. It was not just for cooking. I mean, you need to stand on something to reach, you do that. If somebody got out of line, they got it. You know, it was used for many different
What are
things.
you talking about?
Lisa, I just noticed something.
What?
We finished our salad, and so we left with the wonton. The dressing that she made is so light and tasty. You can drizzle a little bit over your wonton. It doesn't make it soggy. It brings a little more flavor to your wonton. Give it a try.
And then, see, those wontons are great because you want to just eat those alone.
Yeah. Right.
Like, they're delicious. They are absolutely delicious.
Melissa's holding back a secret. She is actually a sous chef.
Yes,
Tell
she
us, Melissa, do you guys use cast iron skillets in your kitchen?
I thought your name was MC, but go ahead.
We do. We more like, we use a Dutch oven.
Oh, a Dutch oven.
So I think that's about as close to a cast iron in a commercial kitchen as we'll get. But at home, I definitely pull out my cast iron anytime. Cornbread, grilled chicken, anything. Yeah.
Homemade cornbread.
Yeah.
Right on.
Scratch, of course.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
I love my Jiffy, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
In a
you know,
pinch.
sometimes you gotta make that hot water cornbread.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You can take me to the water to be baptized. She didn't hit me with it. Hot water bread. Yes.
Hot water cornbread.
Lisa, that smells really delicious over
Well,
there.
good, because I'm ready to take this chicken out and start to get the vegetables going. So I'm going to spoon these out very quickly. And you can see that the chicken has a little bit of browning on it. So we're there. Okay. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to add the next round of the 2 tablespoons of oil that I had. And we're going to put in these green bell peppers. And again, you know me, I like colorful food. Colorful. And we're just going to let that cook for about a minute. And then I'm going to come in with all of this other yummy stuff. So we've got the scallions are coming in. We've got the garlic coming in. Got the ginger. We got these hot bad boys. I'm trying to keep this not too hot, you guys, just because. A little bit more sesame oil. And the, oh, that's nothing. That's empty.
What is the hot? Is it the chili? Chili?
What's hot? What do you mean?
The hot spicy, the spices you use to make it hot, is it the chili?
It's a chili, yeah, it's a chilies. And I took the seeds out of them, so they've been de-seeded. And they have been, you know,
because those are really hot.
They were. I tasted a little bit of one because I wanted to make sure I had the heat the right way. And it was pretty hot, so originally when I wrote the recipe, I had a lot more chili in there, and I thought that's going to be too hot. But you know what? If that's what you like, then do that. Don't, you know, go ahead and do it. It's not the seeds. It's actually the membrane like in a jalapeno. People think it's the seeds. It's the membrane, that white part that makes your eyes water. And that's where the oils are at, and that's where the heat's coming from. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add in these green onion or scallions, whatever you want to call them. The garlic. Yes, dear.
For a mom at home,
yes,
that's worked and got off at 5 p.m. and she wants to prepare this meal. Can you please let them know about the prep time? What do you recommend? Do you recommend you prep it the night before or what?
I would say with the prep time with the chopping, it's going to take 45 minutes to do this meal. That's what it's going to take. But this is great because if you're trying to get your chopping skills up, this is the place to do it. So I added in all those things. Can you guys smell that? Smell what's going on?
Yeah.
It's heavenly. You're so funny. Okay, I'm going to add that oil in there. Just get a little bit more of that sesame. And now we're going to add the sauce that I did. All those other things. So that's going in. Ah, yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. Yum! Give you the spoon.
He's gotta eat the spoon.
So now I'm going to add the chicken back in. Remember, it has the cornstarch, so that's going to keep it the thickening agent in there, you know? That's the key. Yes, that's the key to make it thicker. And now I'm going to add in these little chilies. Woo! There they go. And I cut them so you can see them. So if you see something that's red and you don't want it, don't eat it. Don't blame me. You've been warned.
That's the power in the kung pao.
So I just want to cook this so the sauce thickens a little bit more. The heat with the cornstarch and all the liquids is starting to thick. You can kind of see what's going on, right? I am constantly stirring because the heat is high and it will start to burn if you let it sit. So you got to keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
And now, okay, so here's the thing. I was supposed to have dry roasted nuts, did not, so we had to improvise. So, peanuts rather. So these are the peanuts that are going in. Don't talk about me. It's still peanuts. It's still peanuts. But you should use a dry roasted peanut. These are just like a cocktail peanut, but you really want the dry roasted. But you know what? It's still going to taste like a peanut. No, I'm always transparent because you know what? What happens sometimes you get home, you go to make a meal, you think you have everything and you don't, so you rummage. You rummage through your pantry, you find what you need and it still works and it's all good. So,
everything works but
no sense in getting all worried about it.
Right.
And you know what?
What?
Just like that, Kung Pao is served.
We are ready.
So I'm going to bring it over so you can see this heavy.
That is pretty.
Beautiful.
That is pretty. Look at that.
It smells so good.
There it is. Woo! There you have your Kung Pao. Kung Pao, Kung Pao. So, you guys don't want any of this, do you?
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I want to go ahead and apologize for Kong and Pao right now because I'm about to tie you up.
You are hilarious. So you have a choice. I have brown rice and I have white rice that I did in the rice cooker. So you can tell me what you want. And I'm going to slide this sizzling monster over to the corner.
Wow.
Lisa,
Yes.
you prefer, brown or white rice?
I like them both. I do. I mean, it depends on what I'm eating, but I love both. I love rice. Like I love rice. I could just eat this plain, the rice, white or brown. I don't care. This is just the Mahatma. I always say it wrong. Mahatma.
Lisa,
Yes.
would that work with forbidden rice as well?
You could try it. Sure. My black rice that we had.
Yes.
Yes. My forbidden rice. Sure. You could give it a go. It might be a little nuttier with it. I don't know. You could try it. It might be really good. You know, who
For those
knows?
of you wondering, the forbidden rice is normally black. It's good.
It's really good.
Lisa made a dish 2 weeks ago. Yes,
Yeah, I
it's
think it was 2
with
weeks. I think
forbidden
it was
rice.
2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna make. There's one, and who wants white rice? Anybody? No. I'm gonna make one just because.
Okay, just because. We'll give that to Roger.
Oh, Mike does. Okay. I just want to show you what it looks like differently.
Roger,
You know,
yeah, the
with the
white
white. I can't talk anymore. With the white rice and with the other rice.
What?
I remember the days like when I was young, you couldn't get brown
couldn't
rice.
get brown
It was
rice.
always white rice.
You're right.
And then when we finally started to get it, family members didn't know how to cook it, so it would be
It would be
pebbles.
too chewy.
It'd be hard.
Like eating cereal, like Rice Krispie treats.
One more plate.
What makes the rice like sticky rice? Is it a certain kind of rice or is that how you cook
Yeah, it's a different kind of rice.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and you cook it slightly different.
And a lot of at home, like you have to cook brown rice just a tad bit longer.
Longer.
And I'm gonna bring over. Oh, small. Do you have a smaller one? Well, anyway, here's what this looks like. Ta-da-da! And I have to do one more plate.
Thank you.
There, Roger.
Oh my gosh, it looks
I'm gonna serve the ladies first.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Because I sample their food too.
No. Get away.
Just yeah, that's fine. And I'm gonna do one more for Roger.
Oh my gosh, this looks so move.
Hey, you know what I think?
Are you guys fighting over there?
Your phone is ringing.
Oh, my phone is ringing.
No, if your
He's
phone
trying to
ring,
steal
go
a
get it.
plate.
Who's calling me during my show?
But you probably go see that sound like
He's telling me my phone is ringing, so I leave my food.
that sound like a man.
Oh my
You might
gosh.
wanna go get that.
There.
Lisa, this is so amazing.
And if you want soy sauce, I will not be offended. Here you go. Sorry, your plate's a little messy.
It's all good. Thank you very much.
It's perfect.
So that is it. That's it. Yay! So if you want to make it, oh, yay! Wait. Thank you. Ah, do you have something to say?
No, you say that was it.
Oh, that was it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
boys and girls,
Uh-oh.
This is so good.
It is
let me
delicious.
tell you what's another special thing
It's
about Lisa. Number one, you fall in love with her when you meet her. But this lady can cook. Anytime you come into a lady's kitchen and she don't have her shoes on, you know you got to eat something.
Tell
You
my
know you got to eat
secret.
some good food.
Telling secrets.
I
You know you
am
got
the
to
barefoot cook. Like, that's just me. But anyway, that's it. So if you want to make your own homemade Chinese food, takeout style, this is it. And it didn't take very long, and it's very filling. Very filling, yes?
Yummy.
So, you know, try it, and I would love to know how you enjoyed it or what you like doing with it. You can find me on the various social media outlets to send me just a little message on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube and Pinterest. And like I said, email me if you just want to say hey or you have a recipe you want me to try live. I would absolutely love that. And as always, it's been a pleasure. I'm really hungry. This smells good. So when we go off air, I'm going to eat. But thank you again. Have a beautiful rest of the week and enjoy the weekend. And if you're in LA, beware of the wind. Take care of yourself. That's all I have to say.
Bye.
Bye. See you.